Welcome to another English lesson class with Madam Gan. So today we're going to learn English language for Form 4, and then the unit is Unit 3. The topic is Buy It. The textbook we are using is Full Blast. Dear pupils, before we begin, let's look at the learning standards. So we have main skills and also complementary skills. For main skills, we are speaking 2.1.3, explain advantages and disadvantages of plans and ambitions. And then we have reading 3.1.6, recognize with support typical features at word, sentence or text levels of an increased range of genres. And then we have listening 1.1.2, understand independently specific information and details in extended text on a wide range of familiar topics. And then we have speaking 2.1.4, explain and justify own point of view. And then we have writing 4.2.3, produce an extended plan or draft and modify this appropriately in response to feedback or independently. Now for the complementary skills, we have reading 3.1.4, use independently familiar and some unfamiliar print and digital resources to check meaning and extend understanding. And then we have reading 3.1.3, guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from clues provided by other words and by context on a wide range of familiar topics. And then we have writing 4.1.3, explain the main points of an idea or argument. And lastly, writing 4.2.4, use formal and informal registers appropriate to the target audience in most familiar situations. Let's start with the introduction. Here are some pictures of the largest and most famous shopping centers around the globe. You can see there are two pictures here, and there are some more pictures here, and another slide you have more pictures. Dear pupils, here are the top 10 largest and most famous shopping centers. So you have Central World in Bangkok, Thailand, Dubai Mall in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, SM Mega Mall in Manila, Philippines, Istanbul Cevahir, Istanbul, Turkey, New South China Mall in Dongguan, China, SM Mall of Asia in Manila, Siam Paragon in Bangkok, Thailand, Golden Resources Mall in Beijing, China, West Edmonton Mall in Alberta, Canada, and lastly Berjaya Times Square in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So try to arrange these top 10 largest and most famous shopping centers according to the list. So what do you think is the shopping center at number 10? So the answer is Siam Paragon is at the 10th position. Then we have number 9, Berjaya Times Square. Then we have number 8, Istanbul Cevahir, and then number 7, SM Mega Mall, and then we have number 6, West Edmonton Mall. Next, we are looking at the top 5 largest and most famous shopping centers. So what do you think is number 5 or at the 5th position? The answer is Dubai Mall. It is in United Arab Emirates and the size is 3.77 million square feet. And at the 4th position is SM Mall of Asia, 4.2 million square feet. It is in Manila, Philippines. And then the top 3, number 3 is Central World, 4.62 million square feet in Bangkok, Thailand. And then we have last 2. So at number 2 is Golden Resources Mall in Beijing, China, 6 million square feet. And at first position is New South China Mall in Dongguan, China, 6.42 million square feet. We're gonna start our speaking lesson. So here you're gonna talk in pairs. Compare the two pictures below, discussing the similarities and differences between them. Talk about the ideas given using the words or phrases in the box. So you have ideas like you can discuss the location, weather, variety, quality, prices, and also the service. So you have two pictures here. One is the shopping center and another one is open air market. So let's look at the words or phrases in the box. So we have convenient for shoppers or inconvenient for shoppers. And then you have practical, a wide variety of. Then you have lack of variety. You have stalls. You have street vendor. You have handmade goods. You have fashionable products. And also you have stuff. First, now we can look at the ideas where you have location. So shopping center, you can say convenient, and open air market will be crowded. So you have, because you have locals and also foreigners. And then weather for shopping center, you can say not affected because everything is indoors, or you can use other ideas. And for open air market, you can say it is affected by weather because everything is outdoors, or so you can feel the heat, so it is hot, or if it rains it will be wet. For variety, we can say that shopping center has wide variety and also fashionable products. For open air market, it is also wide and you have also handmade goods. For quality, you can say in shopping center the quality is better and they are original products. Open air market, you can say there are some imitation, but they are also local or traditional handicraft, so they could be valuable and also meaningful. Prices, so you can say that shopping center, it could be expensive or they have higher because they have higher rental. And then open air market, you can say they are cheaper goods and also reasonable prices. For service, you can say that the shopping center, the staff or the workers are friendly. And then you have open air market where you have the vendors. So the vendors, they are also friendly. In the next slide, you're gonna read an example of your speaking task.
In the first picture, we can see a modern shopping center, whereas in the second picture we can see a traditional open-air market. Shopping centers are usually very big and consist of lots of shops, which are found indoors. Open-air markets consist of stalls owned by street vendors, which are found outdoors. This means that sometimes bad weather conditions may stop shoppers from going there to shop. Regarding location, it depends on the town/city. For example, in some towns/cities shopping centers can be found everywhere, which is convenient for shoppers, while open-air markets are usually located somewhere in the town/city center, which can be inconvenient. So it depends on where you live and what you are looking for. Both offer a wide variety of goods. The difference is that shopping centers usually sell more fashionable products and brand names, which tend to be more expensive. In open-air markets you can find fresh fruit and vegetables and sometimes handmade goods, which are usually practical and fairly reasonably priced. This doesn't mean that you cannot find bargains in shopping centers, because during the sales, products are sold at very good prices. As for the quality of the products, I think that you find good quality and bad quality goods in both open-air markets and shopping centers. The service provided also varies. Street vendors usually provide customers with a more personalized service, but so do the staff of small shops. This means that they show an interest in their customers and do their best to keep them happy. Service tends to be impersonal in large shops/department stores, but there are more shop assistants and fitting rooms.
Pupils, we have more speaking tasks here. This is B, where you have to talk in pairs. Imagine you have decided to buy a t-shirt for a friend. Look at the two advertisements below and discuss the advantages and disadvantages of each place to shop. Think about the ideas given, then decide where you are going to shop, giving reasons. Use the phrases in the box. So there are two shops here. With the first one, you have TS Mania, and then another one you have Magic Department Store. So for TS Mania, look at the advertisement here. You have lots of funny, crazy and cool t-shirts to choose from, or you can even create your own designs. Only Rm 30 each. This week 3 for the price of 2. No refunds or exchanges. Then you have the address, 44 Jalan Aman. Next we have the Magic Department Store, open 7 days a week. You have clothes, gadgets, appliances, you name it, so they have a lot of things there. So check out our website for best values. So this store has a website, or you can just visit us. 30% discount on all t-shirts with this coupon. So the address 72 Jalan Aman. Now in this slide, let's look at the ideas. So ideas are variety of designs, prices, how convenient it is to shop there, and if t-shirt can be exchanged. So you can use phrases like, in my opinion, we should, I think, would be the most suitable place because, doesn't seem to offer, or doesn't seem to have. And then you can use the word, the sentence, I believe it's better because we won't have to. Well, I'm not sure about that. Why don't we? Perhaps we should, so that. Okay, so these are phrases for you to use in your discussion. Tips. When discussing the situation, listen carefully to your partner. If you haven't understood something, ask him or her to repeat or clarify what he or she has said. Example, could you please repeat that? Could you say that again? What do you mean? Are you saying that? Don't worry if you disagree with the other person. Express your opinion and give your reasons. Look at the ideas given. So we have a variety of design, prices, convenient to shop and exchange. So for TS Mania, you can say that variety of designs many. You can even create your own design. So this is special and or more meaningful. For Magic Department Store, there are many choices. Now let's look at prices. When you go to TS Mania, you buy 3 for the price of 2. And for Magic Department Store, there are discounts of, like for example, 30%. And for convenient to shop, if you look at the address, the first one, TS Mania, is 44 Jalan Aman. Second one is 72 Jalan Aman. But for Magic Department Store, it is open 7 days a week, and then you can shop during weekends too. So you can check on their website before going to the shop. For exchange, there is no refund or exchanges for TS Mania, but for Magic Department Store, it is not mentioned.
Student A, in my opinion, we should go to Magic Department Store. It's got a website, so before we go, we can check out the designs of the t-shirts on sale and their prices. Apart from that, it's very convenient to shop there because it's open 7 days a week. That way we can go there on Sunday when we have nothing to do and get the one we want to buy. Student B, well, I'm not sure about that. I think that TS Mania would be the most suitable place to buy a t-shirt because they specialize in them, so they have a large variety of interesting designs to choose from. Magic is a large department store which sells lots of other things, so I don't think it will have such a large variety. Student A, yes, but if we buy a t-shirt from TS Mania, Ben won't be able to exchange it if it doesn't fit him. That's a disadvantage. So, I believe it's better to get it from Magic because we won't have to worry about that. Student B, I see what you mean, but I'd rather get it from TS Mania. Why don't we call his mother and find out his size? That way we don't have to limit ourselves to what is available at Magic. Student A, I suppose we can do that. By the way, did you notice that we can get a 30% discount at Magic with this coupon? TS Mania doesn't seem to offer a discount. Student B, yes, but it's got a special offer on this week. Look. We can get 3 t-shirts for the price of 2. I wouldn't mind getting one for myself, and if you want one too, then we can get Ben's for free. RM30 each is not so bad. Student A, no, it isn't actually, and I have been wanting to get myself one. Okay, let's go there then. Student B, did you know that at TS Mania we can create our own design? Perhaps we should do that. That way we can add our own personal touch and create t-shirts that will be more interesting than ordinary ones. Student A, that's great. Why didn't you tell me that all this time?
Another speaking lesson. So here, talk in pairs. Compare the 2 jobs below, discussing the similarities and differences between them. And then you have to talk about the ideas given using the words or phrases in the box. So you have here ideas like type of job, working hours or days, working conditions, pay, qualification, job satisfaction, and also responsibilities. And then you have in the box, there are phrases like part-time, full-time, minimum wage, helps with expenses, indoors, outdoors, people skills, computer skills, motorbike license, affected by weather conditions, long hours, dangerous, monotonous, patient, trustworthy,
Module 3.
time,
Buy it.
manage money, and good experience.
3A.
For B, you
Read.
can discuss which of
B.
the jobs above would you like
Look at
to
the
do.
pictures of the
What's
3
most
items
important
in the
thing to
advertisements
consider when
below.
choosing a part-time
What
job?
do you think they
And
are?
what would your
How would you
idea
use them?
be?
Then
Why?
read and check your answers.
Cool buys. Online shopping. Laser Cosmos. Imagine lying in your room and the ceiling suddenly turning into the night sky with the whole cosmos up above, which you can turn on and off. You might even see the occasional shooting star. With 3 different displays created from powerful green laser and holographic technology, this spectacular gadget will bring space into your bedroom and will take your breath away. Features: funky star shape, special lens for cloud and light show, fills any room big or small, AC adapter included. Suitable for 8+ years. Price: €199, 10% off on all online orders. Moon shoes. It's like having mini trampolines attached to your feet. Experience the lightness of being in space everywhere you go as you jump around with these magical shoes. Features: shoes with built-in springs to let you jump around with anti-gravity effects. Adjustable, easy-to-fit straps, fit up to men's shoe size 9. Easy to assemble, full instructions included. Free booklet with tips and jumping techniques. Available in blue, pink, green and yellow. Recommended age: 7+ years. Not suitable for weight over 80 kilos. Price: €37.99. For orders, call 0117 9272 663. 30 days full refund available. Napak. Take a nap wherever you are with this inflatable bedroom, perfect for sleepover parties, long waits at airports, or camping out at the beach. Features: inflatable sleeping space that can be used as a bed or folded into a sofa shape. Includes air compressor so you needn't tire yourself out blowing it up. Specially designed to give you that little bit of extra privacy and comfort wherever you are. Suitable for all heights and ages. Available in brown and blue. Price: €89.99. 5% discount on orders of 3 or more items. Next day delivery, €6.99, free standard delivery, 3 to 5 working days.
Now, dear pupils, let's get the ideas. We have type of job. So for the delivery worker or driver, we can say that it is part-time or full-time, and then the cashier, you can also say part-time or full-time. For working hours or days, you have spare time, and then you also have spare time. Then for convenient working conditions, you can say that for delivery worker or driver, it is outdoors, affected by weather conditions, and it is dangerous and long hours. For cashier, it will be indoors, but it is monotonous. For the pay or the salary, so for delivery worker, the average salary for a delivery worker or driver in Malaysia is about RM1,800 per month in Malaysia. So this is maybe the minimum wage. And then for cashier, the average salary for a cashier are in the lower or to the mid-range. So it is about RM1,400. For qualifications, we can say that delivery worker, so you need people skills and also motorbike license. For cashier, you need computer skills. Job satisfaction, you can say that for delivery worker, help with your expenses, and it is also a good experience. And then for cashier, it is also helpful because it can help with your expenses, and then you learn to manage your own money, and also you can get good experience. For responsibility, you can say that for delivery worker, you have to be patient, and then for cashier, you have to be trustworthy.
The boy in the first picture works as a pizza delivery person and the girl in the second picture works as a shop assistant in a clothes shop. I think the pizza delivery boy works part-time. He might not have to work very long hours, but he probably works irregular hours and sometimes until late. He might have to work on most days of the week and most probably weekends. The job of a shop assistant can be both part-time or full-time. A shop assistant working full-time will have to work very long hours and most probably Saturdays, too. As for pay, both are paid a minimum wage. The difference is that a delivery person might earn something extra from tips. The working conditions are, in each case, quite different. A delivery person works outdoors and is on the road the whole time. His job is quite dangerous and monotonous because he spends the whole time on a motorbike and is also affected by weather conditions. A shop assistant, on the other hand, works indoors. I suppose that this job is not as monotonous as that of a delivery person because it is a responsible job and there is a bit of variety involved. Apart from managing money and keeping everything in order, a shop assistant also deals with customers. This must give the person greater job satisfaction than that experienced by a delivery person. Regarding qualifications, you don't need to be very qualified to become a delivery person or a shop assistant. To become a shop assistant, you need to have both computer skills and people skills. Furthermore, you need to be patient and communicative so you can deal with customers effectively, and trustworthy to manage money. However, a delivery person needs to have a motorbike license and good experience in driving in traffic. I think that both jobs are good as part-time jobs because apart from being good experience, they give you something to do during your spare time, and the money you earn can help with personal expenses. If I were to choose one of these jobs, I would choose to work as a shop assistant. I think it would be both interesting and enjoyable. In addition, the skills I will develop working in a job like this, which requires me to deal with people and manage money, are useful in any working environment, so I will be preparing myself for the future. When choosing a part-time job, I think it is very important to choose a job that will help you grow and develop skills that will be useful in the future. In this way you will not only be earning money to pay for your personal expenses, but you will also be improving your future employment prospects. I'm not quite sure what I would like to do in the future and what job would be ideal for me. However, I would prefer one that is creative and gives me the opportunity to learn new things and work with people. I would also like the job I do in the future to have good career prospects and pay well, so that I can live comfortably.
Now we are doing the reading lesson. So for reading, first of all, you have to discuss. Do you ever spend more money shopping than you intend to? If so, why do you think that happens? And then number 2, do you think that retailers influence how much you spend while shopping? How? And then for B, read the text quickly without paying attention to the missing sentences. What is the purpose of the text? So you have 4 answers here. To advise people about how to make the most of their shopping trip. So this is A. To inform people about the best places to shop. B. To advise people that they should be more careful when they are shopping. C. And then the last one is to warn people of the dangers that are involved when shopping. So this is D. Dear pupils, this is the reading passage. So you have to read this and you can also listen to the audio.
Three B. Read. B. Read the text quickly without paying attention to the missing sentences. What is the purpose of the text?
Beware. Retailers are tricking you into spending more money. Have you ever wandered into a shop with a list of a few things, only to come out with twice as much stuff? There is a reason for this. And they work. Smell is a common trick used to get shoppers spending. Most supermarkets now welcome customers with the smell of fresh bread or roast chicken to make you hungry, in which case you are much more likely to buy food. Imagine if you're starving. Many restaurants and fast food outlets use the same trick and send kitchen smells onto the street to attract more customers. More popular items are usually in the middle of aisles, so that you have to walk further, past more products to reach them. Products that shops want to promote are placed at eye level or at the end of aisles to get maximum attention. Many companies pay shops to place their products there. Have you ever noticed that certain shelves in shops look untidy, as if customers have been moving everything around? You may think that people would be put off by this, but retailers often make areas look untidy so that customers believe they are looking at reduced price products or a very popular promotion. Even the way floors are designed can make you spend more. In many supermarkets, the tiles in aisles with expensive items are smaller, so that it sounds as if your trolley is moving faster, which makes you slow down and spend more time in that area. Other shops remove windows, so that you have less connection with the outside world and are more likely to spend more time shopping. If you can't see that it is getting dark outside, you are more likely to take your time inside the shop. Retailers would quickly go out of business if we walked straight in, bought what we needed, then walked straight out again. Similarly, in clothes shops, fitting rooms and cash desks are usually far from the entrance. Shopping malls usually have complicated floor plans so that it's easy to get in, but harder to find your way out. Also, separating escalators between floors means you have to walk around the mall to go up to another level. The more time you spend inside, the more money you are likely to spend. Don't let them get away with it.
Now let's look at the answers. Just now for A, you are supposed to answer, do you ever spend more money shopping than you intend to? If so, why do you think that happens? And then number 2, do you think that retailers influence how much you spend while shopping and how? So let's look at the answers. So you can say, do you ever spend more money shopping than you intend to? So you can answer, yes, I do. And then give your reasons. It is because there are varieties of products available. So this makes it difficult for me to choose which product to buy. We may also be tempted by the advertisements or the promoters because the advertisement and promoters, they are persuasive. So we buy products which we may not need. For the second question, do you think that retailers influence how much you spend while shopping? So you can say, yes, I do, and then give your reason on how. Retailers set up attractive displays to advertise their products. So these catch our attention. They also have special offers that we think are good. So therefore, we end up buying the products. Okay, for number 2, you're supposed to look at the purpose of the text. So there are 4 options: A, B, or C, or D. So answer will be C, to advise people that they should be more careful when they are shopping. Now read the text again and complete gaps 1 to 6 with the sentences A to G below. There is one extra sentence which you do not need to use. So let's look at the tips first. First, read the whole text in order to get an overall idea. Carefully read the sentences before and after each gap and then the given sentences A to G. Next, look for clues in both the text and the given sentences. Do pay attention to reference items like it, they, these, their, and others, and identify what they refer to, as well as sentences or sentence linkers like for however, furthermore, therefore, and others. This will help you to understand the text. And then lastly, remember that the correct option must logically complete the writer's meaning and grammatically fit the gap. So let's look at A to G. So these are the sentences. Many shops use carpets to slow your speed. This is A. And for B, the way that products are displayed also plays a very important role. C. Retailers are playing with your mind. D. Retailers have been using different techniques to increase their sales for years. E. This is why in food shops, major items such as bread and meat are placed at the back. F. However, customers tend to buy more than what they need. And G. This is not by accident. So the answers: number 1 is D, number 2 B, number 3 G, number 4 A, number 5 E, and 6 is C. Next, we are doing activity D. Look at the highlighted words. So they are retailers, starving, aisles, promote, maximum, trolley, complicated, and escalators. And then try to guess what they mean. Then match them with the meanings in 1 to 8 below. So here, let's look at the answers. So number 1, difficult to understand. So this is definitely complicated. B, a basket or on wheels. So answer will be trolley. 3, a person or business that sells goods. So answer will be retailers. Number 4, increase the sales or popularity of something. So this is promote. Number 5, a space for walking between 2 rows of shelves or seats. So answer will be aisles. Number 6, moving stairs. So answer escalators. Number 7, the greatest that is possible. So answer will be maximum. And then feeling very hungry is starving. Now we are doing grammar. So the grammar item, the items are present perfect simple versus past simple. And then we have present perfect simple, present perfect continuous. So for example, have you read this book yet? And then yes, I read it yesterday. So you have the present perfect simple, have you read, and then the past simple, read. So for present perfect simple, you have she has baked 3 cakes so far. So this is present perfect simple. And then you have the present perfect continuous. Julie has been baking cakes all morning. Dear pupils, let's complete the sentences here with past simple, present perfect simple, or present perfect continuous of the verbs in brackets. So let's look at number 1. A. Sorry, I'm late. B. I wait here since 3 o'clock. So the answer will be I have been waiting here since 3 o'clock. Sorry. Okay. So after that, where have you been? So A. Trying to get here. The traffic was terrible. Let's look at number 2. How long have you worked in this restaurant? Or how long have you been working at this restaurant? Just 6 months. I started work in June. So is this the first restaurant you have worked at? Answer is yes, it is. So for number 3, Julie and I saw Tony last night. So this is past simple. Really, I haven't seen him for years. So this is present perfect simple. Is he still living in Oxford? I didn't ask him. So this is past simple. For number 4, hey, Claire, stop for a minute. We have been going up and down the same aisles. Okay, so it is present perfect continuous. Since we got here. So past simple. Haven't you got a shopping list? So B, I forgot to make one. But that's not the problem. I just can't find what I want. This new supermarket seems complicated. I think they have placed. So present perfect simple. So have placed the items in a weird order. Pupils, now we are learning vocabulary. So read the sentences and match the phrasal verbs in bold with their meanings. So let's look at the note. A phrasal verb consists of a verb, for example, get, put, and an adverb, for example, back, and or one or more prepositions, for example, for, on, with. The meaning of the phrasal verb is different from the meaning of the verb and the adverb or the preposition it includes. Phrasal verbs get. So number 1, I meant to go to the shopping center to buy Debbie a gift yesterday, but I didn't get around to doing it. So what is get around? Number 2, I really get along or get on with my cousin, and I love going out with her. So here you have get along or get on with. For number 3, Mrs. Griffin doesn't earn a lot, but she manages to get by. So we have get by. Number 4, Lucy was very unhappy about losing the tennis match, but she'll get over it. So we have get over. For number 5, don't lie to your teacher about losing your homework. You'll never get away with it. So we have get away with. Let's look at the meanings. A, do something wrong without being punished. B, have a friendly relationship with somebody. C, manage to live on little money. D, return to your usual health or happiness. And E, find the time to do something. So let's look at the answers. Number 1, get around. So the meaning is find the time to do something. Number 2, get along or get on with. So answer is B, have a friendly relationship with somebody. Next, number 3, we have get by. So get by is C, manage to live on little money. And then number 4, we have get over. So it is D, return to your usual health or happiness. And then the last one is number 5, get away with. So answer is A, do something wrong without being punished. Now let's look at phrasal verbs put. So number 1, we have we put the fire out before we left camp. So put out. Number 2, pause saving up for a new mobile. So he puts some money aside every month. So the phrasal verb is puts aside. For number 3, working on a farm for a few months put me off meat for years. So put off. Number 4, unfortunately, they have put the talent show off till the summer. So we have put off. Number 5, I don't know how you put up with Elizabeth's behavior. I can't. So put up with. Number 6, you don't have to book a hotel. I'll put you up for a few nights. So we have put up. So let's look at the meanings. A, delay doing something. B, make somebody lose interest in something. C, accept somebody or something annoying without complaining. D, save something to be used at a later time. E, stop something from burning. And F, let somebody stay at your house. So let's look at the answers. Put out. So put out is E, stop something from burning. Number 2, put aside. So put aside is D, save something to be used at a later time. And number 3, put off. So put off in, make somebody lose interest in something. Number 4, we have put off. So answer will be A, delay doing something. And number 5, we have put up with. So answer is C, accept somebody or something annoying without complaining. So that is put up with. And lastly, we have put up. So put up means let somebody stay at your house.
Listen. B. You will hear a radio interview with Nigel Eastman, a mystery shopper. The interview is in 3 parts. Listen and answer the questions for each part. Choose A, B, or C. Part 1.
Good afternoon. Today my special guest is Nigel Eastman. He's been a mystery shopper for over 15 years and he's recently written a book with hints and tips for mystery shoppers. Thanks for joining us, Nigel.
It's lovely to be here.
Now, let's get this cleared up. What exactly is a mystery shopper?
A mystery shopper is someone whose job is to visit a shop and buy something, for instance, or visit a business and use a service. Jobs can vary from getting a burger from a drive-through fast food place to spending a 2-week holiday in a luxurious hotel. Anywhere where you can pretend to be a real customer, basically.
And you get paid to do this, right?
That's right. After you've finished your work and gathered the information you need, you must write a report. It's so that companies have an idea of how their business and their staff are performing.
Can anyone be a mystery shopper?
Pretty much, yeah. You don't need to have any experience in retail or have studied business and management, but it helps if you've worked somewhere with customers. However, there's no point in writing to a business and asking them if they need mystery shoppers. There are lots of mystery shopper agencies. They all have websites, and you can register there.
Part 2.
Is it possible to make a living being a mystery shopper?
I wouldn't say so. It's almost impossible to work full-time. It's very popular with people who can only work a few hours during the week and at the weekend. Most people are mystery shoppers as a second job. It's also very popular with parents because they can take their children along with them on a job.
Does a typical job take long?
It depends. Some mystery shoppers spend 3 or 4 hours working as they like to do several jobs at a time. A single job at a shop usually lasts about half an hour. And the good thing about mystery shopping is that you can choose when you go on a job.
Part 3.
What other benefits do mystery shoppers have?
Well, being a mystery shopper is good fun. I mean, you're basically doing stuff you do every day and getting paid for it. The money's not brilliant, but if, say, you're evaluating shops, companies give you a certain amount of money to spend on things, and you get to keep them too. You don't always have to work alone either. In fact, some jobs require you to have someone with you. This can be really fun sometimes.
Have you ever had any funny experiences while working?
Well, I've met other mystery shoppers while on a job, which can be embarrassing. And one time, I was working at a restaurant and the job required that my wife be there too. The waitress came over to take our order, and as I was ordering, my wife's phone rang. She picked it up and said quite loudly, "I can't talk now. I'm doing a mystery shop with Nigel." The waitress tried not to show it, but she definitely heard her. I was very embarrassed.
Nasty. OK, we'll be back with some of your questions after.
Dear pupils, now let's get the answers. For number 1, what kinds of businesses use mystery shoppers? So the answer is A, any business that has customers. Number 2, what should you do if you want to become a mystery shopper? Answer will be register on a website. Number 3, what is true about the job of a mystery shopper? So answer is B, it's a part-time job. Number 4, how long does a typical job at a shop take? So answer will be 30 minutes. Next, number 5, what happens to the things mystery shoppers buy? So answer will be B, companies give you the money for them and you can keep them. And number 6, how did the waiter find out Nigel was a mystery shopper? So answer will be C, his wife said it by accident. So that's how the waitress found out Nigel was a mystery shopper.
Listen. You will hear people talking in 6 different situations. For questions 1 to 6, choose the picture which answers the question correctly. 1,
Excuse me, is this t-shirt on special offer?
Yes, it is.
The price tag says €50. Is that the final price?
No, there's 30% off that t-shirt, so that comes down to 35.
OK then, I'll take it.
2,
Right, shall we go and get a coffee?
Sure, why not? And maybe something to eat. What's that smell?
It's the bread we just bought. It's very fresh.
No, it's something cooking. It's coming from the supermarket, I think.
It's probably chicken. They do that to make you more hungry.
Well, it's working. I am starving. Give me some of that bread, will you?
3,
Excuse me, can I ask where you found that chocolate bar? I've been looking everywhere for one of those. They used to have them at the end of the aisle, but they've moved them.
I know. Now they're in the same aisle, but near the biscuits.
Thanks a lot.
They're right on the bottom shelf. Maybe that's why you didn't see them.
Probably, yes.
4.
Susan, is that you?
Greg, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you?
I'm fine. And you? You're not still working at that awful restaurant, are you?
No, I only lasted a month there. I thought about going on a hairdressing training course after that, but I never got round to it.
So you're stuck here.
Yep, it's not that bad. Anyway, is there anything you like? I can probably get you a discount.
Well, there's a nice tie over here. Let me show you.
5,
How long are you going to be? I want to go to Power Sport and look for some trainers.
I can't decide. I really need some new shoes, but these boots are gorgeous.
Why don't you get both?
Yeah, right. The boots cost an arm and a leg.
Well, the sales are next month. How about waiting till then?
Good idea. I'll get the shoes today and wait to see how much cheaper the boots will be during the sales. I hope they'll be half price. They are lovely boots, aren't they? And I might be able to put some money aside and...
Yeah, whatever. Can we go now?
6,
Can I help you?
Yeah, how much are these headphones?
€45.
I'm a bit short. I'll have to go to the cash machine and my cash card is at home. Let me see, it's 5:30 now. I don't think I'll be back by 6, so I'll probably come back tomorrow. Can you keep them for me?
It's okay, we're open till 7 today.
Really? You usually close at 6.
Not on a Saturday.
Great. I'll see you later then.
Just now you listened to people talking in 6 different situations. So you have questions 1 to 6. You have to choose the picture which answers the question correctly. So for number 1, let's look at the answers. For number 1, how much does the boy pay for the t-shirt? So the answer is B. Number 2, what can the man smell? Answer is A. Number 3, where did the man find the chocolate bar? Answer is C. Number 4, where does the woman work? So answer is A. And number 5, what does the girl buy? So answer is A. And number 6, what time does the shop close today? So answer is C. Dear pupils, this is the last part of the lesson, so we have writing. So today you're going to learn to write a formal letter of application or an email of application. So here you can discuss what have you done, or have you ever had a job? So if yes, how do you get it? Where can you find job advertisements, and how do people apply for a job they are interested in? So you can try to discuss this. If you had a job before, so how do you get it? So maybe you found it from an advertisement. So the advertisement could be in a newspaper. And then how do you apply? Normally you send a letter of application or an email. So now read the advertisement and the email of application below. Do you think that Erin is suitable for the job? So let's look at the advertisement. Searchforward.com. Shop assistant needed for souvenir shop. So you have employer, Memories, location London, job type part-time, apply to, so you have the email here, applications@memories.co.uk. Memories requires a shop assistant, so this is a job with a pleasant personality for part-time work at the new souvenir shop in the city centre. Application must be 16 years of age or over, computer literate, fluent in Spanish, and willing to work weekends. Previous work experience and knowledge of another foreign language will be an advantage. Must be a responsible person and minimum wage. Now let's get the email that is sent by Erin. So you have Erin Peters from erinpeters72@gmail.com to applications@memories.co.uk. So dear sir or dear madam. So this is the greeting. I'm writing to apply for the position of shop assistant as advertised on the website searchforwork.com. So this is the introduction. And then you have the contents. I'm 18 years old and in my final year of school. I believe I am suitable for this position because I have all the necessary qualifications. I'm able to use a computer, so this is computer literate. So I'm able to use a computer well and I'm quite fluent in Spanish. I'm also available to work during any day of the week, including weekends. Next paragraph. So this is also content. In addition, I have previous experience of working at a gift shop. I work full-time for gift for all between June and September last year. Furthermore, I consider myself to be trustworthy. I'm always punctual and understand the importance of being helpful and polite to customers. So these are the reasons given. So now the last paragraph is the conclusion. Please contact me if you have any questions regarding my application. I'm available for an interview at your convenience. I look forward to hearing from you. So this concludes the email and then you have to sign off. So you need to write yours faithfully and then your name, Erin Peters. For the first exercise, read the following sentences. Tick the ones that apply to the email above or the email that I read just now. So the writer knows the person she is writing. Is this correct? Number 2, the writer uses set phrases to begin and end her email. Number 3, the writer mentions where she saw the advertisement. Number 4, the writer uses informal language. Number 5, the writer states her age. Number 6, the writer explains why she is suitable for the job. Number 7, the writer describes her qualifications and experience. Number 8, the writer describes some bad qualities she has. And the last one, the writer gives examples of what she did at her previous job. So you have to find the ones that apply to the email. So answer will be B. The writer uses set phrases to begin and end her email. Number 3, the writer mentions where she saw the advertisement. Number 5, okay, so this is correct. The writer states her age. And then you have number 6. The writer explains why she is suitable for the job. And then number 7, the writer describes her qualifications and experience. Exercise D, read the email again and find the formal words that correspond to the more informal meanings given below. So here are 6 informal meanings. So job, so answer will be position. So this is the formal word. Right or acceptable for something. So answer will be suitable. Qualities and skills. So this will be qualifications. Free will be available. On time will be punctual. Having to do with. So answer will be regarding. Now let's look at exercise E. Look at the plan with the set phrases or expressions and rewrite the sentences below in a more formal manner. So number 1, I'm writing to you because I want to know more things about the ad I saw in the paper. So this is not so formal. So let's look at the formal way of writing. So answer will be, I'm writing with regard to the advertisement in the Daily News on 5th March. So you can invent the name of the newspaper and also the date. So number 2, right now I've got a job at the post office. So a formal way of writing this is, at present I'm working at the post office. Number 3, I can work on Saturdays if you like. So a better way of writing, or you have to write in a formal way, is I'm available to work on Saturdays. Number 4, I think I'm quite friendly. So this is informal. So the way to write a sentence in a formal way is, I consider myself to be quite friendly. Number 5, if you want to talk to me, I can come and see you anytime you like. So a formal way of writing is, I'm available for an interview at your convenience. And the last sentence, I can't wait to hear from you. So this is informal. So let's look at the formal sentence. I look forward to hearing from you. Pupils, now let's look at your writing task. So imagine you have seen the following advertisement and have decided to apply for a job. Write a formal letter or write a formal email of application. So you have here search for work.com. Staff needed for pet shop. So employer, Happy Paws, location London, job type part-time. Apply to Happy Paws, 72 Marlow Street, London, SW1 6LT. So staff required for new Happy Paws pet shop. Applicants must love animals, must be 16 of age and over, must be reliable and responsible. They must also be able to work part-time, 2 afternoons a week and Saturday mornings. Then you have previous work experience will be an advantage. Minimum wage. Before you begin writing, let's look at the plan. When writing a formal letter or a formal email of application, follow the plan below. First, you have to have the greeting. So use a formal greeting, not first names. So you can write Dear Sir or Dear Madam, Dear Mr. or Dear Mrs. or Dear Miss or Dear Sir. So you can put the surname if you write Dear Mr. For example, Dear Mr. John or Dear Miss Emily. So let's look at the next one, opening paragraph. So use set phrases to state the position you are applying for and say where or when you saw the job advertised. Example, I'm writing with regard to advertisement in. So if for example, you can write the name of the newspaper like Daily News. Then the date on 5th July 2021. Or you can write, I'm writing with regard to advertisement on a website. So you can mention the address of the website. I saw your advertisement in or on. So you can write the name of the newspaper or website. And I was interested in. So this is the job or the position. I'm writing to apply for the position of, this is a job, as advertised in. So where you saw the advertisement for the job. Next, you can write, I'm interested in applying for the job of. So this is the position or the job. And then let's move on to the main paragraph. So you can write 2 or 3 paragraphs. So you need to state your age, describe your qualifications and experience, state your present or your previous job, and then list any interests or your hobbies. Okay, so these interests or hobbies must be relevant to the job advertised. And then you need to explain why you think you are suitable for the job advertised. You can use expressions like I'm fluent in, I'm able to, or I'm familiar with. Next, you can write at present I'm working at or I'm working for. I have previous experience of working at. I work full-time or part-time for or at. I consider myself to be. I understand the importance of being. Some of my interests include. I am available to work, and I believe I'm suitable for this position because. Next, we have the closing paragraph or the conclusion. So use set phrases to end your letter or email and say that you hope your application will be taken into consideration. So these are the few expressions or sentences. I look forward to hearing from you. I would be grateful if you would or if you could reply as soon as possible. I hope my application will be taken into consideration. I am available for an interview at your convenience. Please contact me if you have any questions regarding my application. So the last part will be signing off. Use a formal signature ending. So before that, you need to write for signing off, yours faithfully. When you don't know the name of the person you're writing, or you can use yours sincerely when you know the name of the person you're writing to. And then the last part is sign. Okay, so after putting your signature, you have to write your full name below the signature, and then remember that the full name must be in uppercase or capital letters. Dear pupils, let's look at some writing tips. When writing a formal letter or an email of application, use the appropriate layout. So see page 171. So this is on another slide here. Then use formal language. Don't use short forms or abbreviations. Begin and end with appropriate phrases. Then invent a name for a newspaper, a magazine or website, and a date when referring to the advertisement if these are not given. Next, read the advertisement carefully and identify the qualifications required for a job, and you need to expand on them or the ideas. And then write in a confident manner where you have to describe your good qualities. Remember, don't mention your bad qualities. This is the format for a formal letter. Now let's look at the sample answer for the question given earlier. So first of all, you have the name. So you can write here, for example, Brian Knight. And then you have the address of the sender, 12 Brighton Street, London, SW3 9LT. And then we have the post or the position. So here is the manager. Then you can write the address of the recipient, Happy Paw 75 Marlow Street, London, SW1 6LT. And then don't forget the date. For example, 7 May 2021. And then you have the greeting or salutation, Dear Sir. Next will be the title. So you can write job application. Dear pupils, now let's look at the next part of the letter. So we have introduction, which is paragraph 1. You can write, I'm writing to apply for the position of part-time staff as advertised on the website searchforwork.com. And then we have paragraph 2, where you have the contents, and also paragraph 3, more contents. First of all, you have to mention your age. So I am 17 years old. And then you can write your experiences and also your qualifications. Example, I believe I am suitable for this position because I have all the necessary qualifications. So these are your good points. So you can say, I love animals and own a cat and 2 dogs. I feed and take care of my pets daily. On weekends, I also give them a bath and take them for walks to the park. Therefore, I consider myself to be reliable and responsible. These are your good points or characteristics. Then, for paragraph 3, I'm available to work part-time, 2 afternoons a week and on Saturday mornings, as I only attend tuition classes on Sundays. In addition, I have previous experience working in my uncle's sundry shop during last year's school holidays. So this is your experience. And the last part, you have your conclusion. I'm available for an interview at your convenience. I look forward to hearing from you. So this is the last part of the letter, which is paragraph 4. And then you can sign off by writing yours faithfully. After that, don't forget your signature and write your name. So the name must be in uppercase or capital letters. Dear pupils, we have come to the end of Unit 3. Do remember to subscribe to my channel. It is called Educator OmniTube. I am Madam Gan. So see you in the next lesson. Bye.